am the Deputy Chair of the League of Women Voters Advocacy Committee. We are a nonpartisan organization. We won't tell you who to vote for because our mission is to educate and encourage informed engagement with the political process. Though our country and our world are far from perfect, we have enjoyed a period where we have collectively gained human rights. And all that started with the biggest labor movement in the United States, which was abolition movement. And so, equal rights for all, no union with slaveholders, was the motto of the Anti-Slavery Society of New York. William Lloyd Garrison, as president, wrote on behalf of the executives in 1815, stating his organization's goals: ceasing from oppression, we establish liberty. But the Stroud slave laws of South Carolina demonstrate one example of a person's lack of bodily autonomy. At the time stating, slaves shall be deemed held, taken, reputed, and adjudged in the law to be chattels, personal, in the hands of their owners and possessors. So when Samuel Alito wrote his decision that overturned Roe, he did so intentionally, reasoning with a writer of the same period and same immoral belief that some people, meaning you and me, aren't worthy of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Still, that wasn't good enough for Clarence Thomas, who, in his opinion, set to lay the groundwork for future erosion of all right to privacy for all Americans, regardless of identity or biology. While in the 1700s and 1800s, enslaved African Americans were chattel, all women were property. So it's not a growing movement to control women and people of color in the working class. It's a sustained effort driven by organized, wealthy, and bad actors. They have always used violence and fear-mongering to terrorize those who challenge their status quo. And we say, enough is enough. So let's take a moment to appreciate that while times are dark, bleak, traumatic, we have consistently won for the last 400 years. From slavery to an enfranchisement, abortion rights, and women's independence. It's not perfect, but I'm here today standing on the shoulders of my ancestors as an educated, free Black woman with a bank account, a career, and the ability to choose what I want for my life in New York State. However, that's not without sacrifice. Our sisters in Iran know all too well as they fight for freedom and democracy. They will persevere, and we will too, but we have to do our part. So we must vote in 2022 and 2024, and we must not only vote, but we must also drive voter turnout. Please talk to your friends and family and volunteer to outreach to other states. The share of disengaged citizens is larger than ever, and that alone is a threat to our democracy. People died for this privilege, and we must cast our ballots even if we feel hopeless. It's okay to be scared, but take comfort in being part of a community fighting for justice. Together, we are powerful because we support each other. We can best do that by each of us being an informed, engaged citizen and resident. Run for office, join coalitions, fight mis and disinformation, and hold your representatives accountable. Don't forget, in 2024, New York State will have publicly funded campaign opportunities, and more people than ever before will have a chance to be a part of the policy making. We got us. Thank you. And so now I'm going to introduce Alycia, president of the Planned Parenthood Generation Club at UAlbany. Please put your hands together.